people get carried away with how many impressions or views something has got when it's actually not always a good indicator of success. Is there an equivalent of that in finances that people look at and think, this number's good, therefore everything is rosy?
I mean, the like classic example is just pulling up their app on their phone and looking at their bank balance, and the businesses that are just looking at that as like good or bad. And like, yes, that matters, but often there can be, we try and get our owners to have a slightly more nuanced view of like, okay, let's try and understand what is driving that up and down is kind of the next step. And so, but yeah, that's the classic example is we had try and get our owners just from like, okay, let's try and, yes, that number moved, but let's try and understand what made it move. And then we can hopefully, things that make it go up, we can do a lot and focus more on that. And so I think kind of coming back to like the impressions thing, if this lever you think you're pulling isn't actually moving those dollars up, like let's focus on the ones that we think are. That's often kind of the first step, is making people focus on financial numbers that aren't just the cash balance in the bank.